Good morning everyone. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to start the next section. In last class we completed the second chapter and question answers also we completed. Then I given one exercise, that means homework. Okay, first we can discuss that answers. All of take your textbook, page number 18. Did you completed this? Okay, I will read this question and I will say the answers. You check your answers is correct or not. First answer already given here. बहुत पहले तमिलनाडु में एक प्रसिद्ध कवयित्री रहती थी. Then see the second question. OYR डैश में होने वाली कवि गोष्ठियों में भी भाग लेती थी. Yes, what's the answer? OYR राज दरबार में होने वाली कवि गोष्ठियों में भी भाग लेती थी. Your answer is correct. Okay. Then third one. काले काले डैश जामुन देखकर OYR के मुंह में पानी आ गया. What is the answer? Yes. काले काले रसदार जामुन देखकर OYR के मुंह में पानी आ गया. That is the third answer. What's the answer? काले काले रसदार जामुन देखकर. Then next question. OYR भाले की बात पर डैश करने लगी. OYR बालक की बात पर what is the answer? Yes, विचार करने लगी. OYR बालक की बात पर विचार करने लगी. The last question. एक चरवाहे के बालक ने अपने डैश से उसे हरा दिया. Yes, एक चरवाहे के बालक ने अपने वाक चातुर्य से उसे हरा दिया था. Your answer is correct, no? Yes. Then we can go the next part. All of take the next page, page number 19. Page number 19. That first exercise, write the opposites. इनके विपरीतार्थक शब्द लिखो. In here we are going to discuss some opposites words. Here written some words that opposite we want to find out. Okay children, are you ready? First one already given, that opposite, prem. What is the opposite of prem? Yes, ghrina. Prem, ghrina. Then what is the second one? Hasna. Hasna. What is the opposite of hasna? Hasna means to laugh. Yes, hasna, rona. Hasna, rona. Then buddhiman. Third one, buddhiman. You know what is the opposite of buddhiman? Yes, murkh. Murkh. The next question, uttar. Uttar. Uttar, prashna. In last class, in first chapter, we discussed this word. There, that opposite, that uttar, dakshin. Uttar, dakshin. This is direction. Uttar, dakshin, purva, pashchim. That uttar, this is north, south. But here that uttar, that means answer. Answer, question. Prashna means question. Answer, question. Uttar, prashna. Okay children. The next one, samman. Samman means respect. Samman, abhaman. What is the opposite? Abhaman. Samman, abhaman. Then harna. Harna. What is the opposite? Jeetna, to win. Harna, jeetna. Harna, jeetna. Unche, that already you studied. Unche, what is the opposite of unche? Unche, yes, niche. Unche, niche. Then Desh, Videsh. Yes, Desh, Videsh. Desh, Videsh. These are the opposites word from this chapter. You got it? This all words? You listen. Prem, Ghrina, Hasna, Rona, Buddhiman, Murkh, Uttar, Prashna, Samman, Abhaman, Harna, Jeetna, Unche, Niche, Desh, Videsh. Okay children, this much words from this second chapter. In first chapter we discussed this Uttar, Dakshin. That Uttar means north and Dakshin south. Okay, here in this chapter that Uttar answer, when that boy is asking question, that time over here saying the answer. So here Uttar answer and opposite what? Yes, Prashna. That means question. Once again I will read this all words, you listen. Prem, Ghrina, Hasna, Rona, Buddhiman, Murkh, Uttar, Prashna, Samman, Abhaman, Harna, Jeetna, Unche, Niche, Desh, Videsh. These are the opposites word from this chapter. Got it? Yes. Then we can go the next one. This opposites word you want to write in your textbook. Okay. The next one, दिए गए शब्दों का वर्ण विच्छेद करो. वर्ण विच्छेद. Write the letters separately. It's very easy. You listen. First word is bhalag. First one, bhalag. Split the letters. In Malayalam and all you are doing this. Like that in Hindi also we will have split the letters. Varna vichhed karo. Write the letters in separately. Here what is the first letter? First letter is bha. Okay? Bha. First one is bha. You listen. Bha means bh plus a. Okay? Bh plus a is equal to bha. Okay, bh plus a is equal to bha. Then what is the next one? Second one, la. La means, you know, la means l plus a. L plus a. L plus a, la. Then last letter ka. Ka also k plus a. It's very easy, isn't it? Bhalag. Bhalag means bh plus a. Here bha is there. That's why bha a. Bh plus a. Then la. La means l plus a. Then ka means k plus a. Got it? Bhalag. Another example I will write. You listen. Kalam. One example. Kalam. Yes, how we will write this word? Kalam. First letter is ka. Ka means k plus a. Okay. K plus a. Here no have any symbol, so it's very easy. Ka means k plus a. Then second one you say la. La means, yes, l plus a. Then last one ma. Ma means m plus a. Okay. Kalam. K plus ka means k plus a. La means l plus a. And ma means m plus a. Then with one O symbols we can discuss one word. You see, kusum. What is the meaning of kusum? Yes, we already studied the synonyms of fool, flower, kusum. Or here first letter is ku, isn't it? Ku. So how we will write? K plus, then U means which letter? U symbol. Here coming that U symbol. So we here Ku means K plus, yes, U. K plus U. Then then su. Su plus u. Then last one ma. Ma plus a. Okay. Kusum. Ku means k plus u, and su means s plus u, and ma means m plus a. Okay, you got the idea how to split the letters? Huh? Okay, then you see the next one. Next one is jamun. What's the word jamun? Jamun. You see the first letter is ja. So how we will write? Ja means j plus a, and next one m plus. Here which symbol? A symbal or any other symbol is here? Yes, here mu. That means m plus u. Then last letter na. That means n plus a. Okay? You got the idea how to split the letters? Jamun, j plus a. That is ja. And mu, m plus u. And na, n plus. Yes, n plus a. You got the idea? The next 3 more questions is there that you can do it now. Okay. One more, that means with the E symbol we can discuss another word. Kitab. And another example. Kitab. Ki. Ki means, yes, k plus here E symbol, short E. So here k plus E, then ta, that means t plus a, and bha. Last one b plus a. Okay, you got how to write with E symbol also. Kitab. Ki means k plus E. Then ki, if it is ki, k plus e. How we will write? K plus e. Then with the O symbol also we discussed. Ku means ku, k plus u. Then ku, k plus u. Okay, you got the idea? Here given 3 more words. First one balak and second one jamun, that we already write here. Then next one bazar, lekin, mausi. Mau, how it will come? M plus au. An example I will do with the cow. Cow means k plus au. Listen here, which symbol is coming, that letter you write here. That means cow. Au means which letter? Insaraksha. Yes, au's letter. Then ko means k plus oh. Okay. Yes, you got the idea how to do it? Yes. And this also you complete it. It's very easy. So I am not writing the answers. Okay children, this you want to complete exercise number 2. Then you see the next one, third one. दिए गए शब्दों के सही बहुवचन रूप लिखकर वाक्य पूरे करो. Write the plural from the plural form of the given words. Here given some words that plural form we want to write. Plural means yes, more than one, that is plural, or singular and plural. Are here given some words that plural form we want to write and complete here. Okay, then first one is सभी डैश पर जामुन लदे हुए थे. Here given that word bird, पेड़ पर जामुन है, और पेड़ singular, and what is the plural? पेड़ों. पेड़ों, singular and plural, पेड़, tree, trees, पेड़ों. The next one, हमारे गांव में डैश की मंडली आई. डैश की मंडली, that means group of some peoples. हमारे गांव में डैश की मंडली आई. Here given that साधु. Sadhu means saint, sannyasi. Sadhu, plural form, sadhuom. Sadhu, sadhuom. The second answer, sadhuom. Plural form of this word, sadhu, sadhuom. Then dash का झुंड तालाब में खूब नहाया. That group of झुंड, that also mentioning group of animals. Dash का झुंड तालाब में, तालाब means pond. They are taking bath from the pond. That means हाथी, हाथी, elephant, हाथी. डैश का झुंड तालाब में खूब नहाया. So that answer is हाथी. It's a plural form, हाथी, हाथियों. हाथी, हाथियों. हाथी, हाथियों. The next one, पौधे लगाना डैश का काम था. माली means gardener. मालियों. माली, माली, मालियों. माली, मालियों. Okay children, पेड़, पेड़ों. This side singular and here plural. पेड़, पेड़ों. साधु, साधुओं. हाथी, हाथियों. माली, मालियों. Okay, with this words we can read this word. सभी पेड़ों पर जामुन लदे हुए थे. फर्स्ट आंसर इज पेड़ों. सेकंड वर्ड, हमारे गांव में, गांव व्हाट्स द मीनिंग, विलेज. हमारे गांव में साधुओं की मंडली आई. दिस इज द सेकंड आंसर. एंड थर्ड वन, डैश का झुंड तालाब में खूब नहाया. हाथियों का झुंड तालाब में खूब नहाया. देन फोर्थ वन, पौधे लगाना मालियों का काम है. माली, मालियों. These are the plural form of given words. This also in order wise you write here. Okay children. The third exercise, पेड़ों, साधुओं. Second one, साधुओं. Third one, हाथियों, मालियों. पेड़, पेड़ों. साधु, साधुओं. This and all singular and this and all plural. हाथी, हाथियों और माली, मालियों. These are the singular and plural. Okay. The next one, that also very easy. समझे और जोड़े बनाए. Make pairs. Here that male gender and female gender. We want to match with the female gender. कवि, कवयित्री. For men, kavi, and for women, kavitri. Then buddhiman. Yes, it's also very easy. You can identify the answer. Buddhiman. Which one is the pair? Buddhiman, buddhimati. Buddhiman, buddhimati. Kavi, kavayitri. For men, kavi, and for women, kavitri. Buddhiman for men and buddhimati for women. Kavi, kavi. Buddhiman, buddhimati. Balak, balika. Balak, balika. It's very easy. Kavi, kavitri. Buddhiman, buddhimati. Balak, balika. Then vidwan. विद्वान, विदुषी. विद्वान, विदुषी. विद्वान, विदुषी. बेटा, बेटा, बेटी. बेटा, बेटी. मौसा, मौसी. These are the opposite gender. मौसा, मौसी. Here you match with the pairs. Kavi, Kavitri, Buddhiman, Buddhimati, Balak, Baliga, Vidwan, Vidushi, Beta, Beti, Mausa, Mausi. This also you match in your textbook. Okay. That next one, take the next page, page number 20. Exercise number 5. संयुक्त व्यंजनों की मदद से शब्द बनाओ. संयुक्त व्यंजन और संयुक्त अक्षर that and all in third class or second class you already studied. Here given one first word samyukta vyanjan, that means two vyanjanakshar. This both of two vyanjanakshar, that means ma plus ma is equal to ma. Two double letters is there, so that is samyukt, joined. Samyukt vyanjan. One example here already written that samman. Samman. Then another word amma. Okay, like that two words you want to write with this ma, samyukt vyanjan. It's very easy, you can do it alone. Or first one ma, then ska. Second one ska. With this samyukta vyanjan you can say ska means plus ka, that means school. One word is school. Okay, use this letter and you make another word. Okay, ma, ska, then third one dha. Shuddha. One example shuddha. Shuddha or buddhiman. Like that you can make two more words, three words you want to make it. Then dhya. Then dhya. Next is samyukta vyanjan dhya, that means adhyabak. Adhyabak. Like that you want to write two more words. An example I given here. Like that two more words you want to write with each letter. Samyukta vyanjan ma, ska, dha or dhya. Use these letters and make two more words. Okay children, that also you got the idea. Yes. The next one, जिनमें संयुक्त व्यंजनों का प्रयोग हुआ हो ऐसी 3 नाम लिखो. Like that 2-3 more words, that already one word written here. Like that 2 more words you want to write here. Okay, this and all homework. This and all you want to do it. First one I told, like, use these letters and make words, and here you want to write 2 more संयुक्त अक्षर शब्द जिनमें संयुक्त व्यंजनों का प्रयोग हुआ हो ऐसे 3 नाम लिखो. Already one word written here, then 2 more words you want to write. This and all you do it. Then next one we are going to discuss one grammar. Sankhya. The last part is Sankhya. In grammar section, this is the last part. Sankhya. In English, you already studied this noun. Sankhya, what we will say? Noun. Okay. What is noun? That and all you know? Name of a person, a place or things. किसी व्यक्ति, वस्तु, स्थान का बोध कराने वाले शब्द है संज्ञा. किसी व्यक्ति का नाम मीन्स पर्सन नेम, और वस्तु का नाम थिंग्स, और स्थान का नाम, स्थान मीन्स स्थान इस प्लेस का नाम, और भाव का बोध कराने वाले शब्द है संज्ञा, नाउन. ओके, किसी व्यक्ति, वस्तु, स्थान या भाव के नाम को संज्ञा कहते हैं. किसी व्यक्ति का नाम, किसी वस्तु थिंग्स, किसी वस्तु का नाम और किसी भाव का नाम को क्या कहते हैं? संज्ञा कहते हैं. See here संज्ञा के 3 भेद है. 3 types of noun. संज्ञा के 3 भेद है. First one व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. And second one जातिवाचक संज्ञा. Second one जातिवाचक. Second one जातिवाचक संज्ञा. और third one भाववाचक संज्ञा. भाववाचक संज्ञा. Listen, here व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. We can see what is व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. See the definition. जो शब्द किसी एक के नाम का बोध करवाए, किसी एक व्यक्ति या स्थान के नाम का बोध कराने वाले शब्द है व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. किसी एक व्यक्ति का नाम, व्यक्ति मीन्स पर्सन, किसी एक व्यक्ति का नाम और पर्सन्स नेम, और स्थान का नाम, स्थान मीन्स प्लेस, स्थान का नाम बोध कराने वाले संज्ञा शब्द है व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल योर नेम, दैट इज वन एग्जाम्पल फॉर व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. वन नेम you say any name? Yes, Leena. This is one name. So this is an example of व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. Then next one स्थान का नाम. स्थान का नाम, any place name? Yes, Kerala. 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 Or from that second chapter we studied, yes, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu. Or one name also, one व्यक्तिवाचक, that person name also it's there. You say yes, over here. Over here. You got the idea what is व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा? किसी व्यक्ति या स्थान के नाम का बोध कराने वाले शब्द है व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. Some example, some person's name or place name. Okay. The next one, second one जातिवाचक संज्ञा. जो शब्द पूरी जाति का, that means in a group, that means लड़का. लड़का means boys. For all boys we will say boy. लड़का. Then आदमी. आदमी means person. आदमी. और लड़की girl. Okay, जाति, that a group of people, or that शहर. शहर means city. Or a gav, in between it will come that names and different names. Boys names also different, girls names also different, persons names also different. But for that group of people we will use that जातिवाचक संज्ञा. You got जो शब्द पूरी जाति का, for one group, पूरी जाति का बोध करवाए हैं, इसे हम क्या कहते हैं? जातिवाचक संज्ञा कहते हैं. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल आदमी, दैट मीन्स पीपल, आदमी. और शहर, शहर मीन्स सिटी, दैट मीन्स कालिकट सिटी और चेन्नई, like the different cities is that, but in commonly we are using that city. So then pakshi, pakshi means birds, but different types of birds, different names, but in commonly we are saying the, for that group we will say bird. Pashu, pashu means animal, or bacha, child, child, or adi, etc. These are the example for जातिवाचक संज्ञा. Then भाववाचक संज्ञा, some expressions and all. You see, जो शब्द abstract, that means abstract noun, जो शब्द अनुभव से जाने जाए, और गुण, दोष, अवस्था, स्वभाव, some qualities, it's good or bad like that, or गुण, दोष, or avastha, it's the present conditions, or स्वभाव, it's a character, और आदि भावों का बोध कराए, जैसे हंसी, हंसी means laugh, और बचपन, बचपन means that childhood, और उदासी sad, is very sad, और सत्य truth, हरियाली greenery, etc. These are the example for भाववाचक संज्ञा. You got what is व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा, जातिवाचक संज्ञा और भाववाचक संज्ञा. व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा means person's name or place name, or जातिवाचक that means one group of birds or animals. That and all. लड़का, आदमी, लड़की और पशु. These are the example, not its name, but for that birds we will say, we are using this common word animals. Okay. Then भाववाचक संज्ञा, हंसी और हंसना, हंसी, रोना और उदास, उदास means sad, और प्रसन्न happy. These are the example for भाववाचक संज्ञा. You got it, children? Okay, then here also you want to write this पाठ से चुनकर लिखो. Read this chapter, then from this chapter you will get the example for each. Now that means व्यक्तिवाचक, दो व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञाएं. Write two व्यक्तिवाचक example for व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. Then write two example for जातिवाचक संज्ञा, or write two example for भाववाचक संज्ञा. From this chapter you want to find out this nouns. Okay, you got all idea about this grammar part, everything? Yes, do it well and complete it works, and I am going to wind up this section. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.